Hey everyone, it's Tom, back from Random Things Show, the director here at RTS Stop Motion Studios, and hold up on those digital Rotten Tomatoes I told you to hold up on, because I have stop motion finally. Yes, I actually said it. I'm finally done pushing off doing stop motion videos, and I'm ready to go again. The studio is up and running, fully updated, and already in use. So I'm not going to hold you up any longer from your video, which you've been waiting quite a while for, and I'm going to let you get right to your viewing with the first clip. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe, it helps us out a lot, and don't go anywhere yet. If you take a little look down at the red bar right there, yeah, that little one right along the bottom of the screen, it's not quite full yet. Which means either I'm going to be taking a very long time wrapping up, or I've got some more stuff to tell you. It's choice B, just for those of you who hadn't gotten there yet. Basically, I've been telling you for quite a number of videos over the summer that RTS Stop Motion Studios is updating. There's going to be stop motion soon. For now, and then I substituted a lot of different things, time-lapse builds, and behind-the-scenes stuff, so that I could give you some Lego stuff while you're waiting for stop motion. But the real question here is, why was I updating? What was I doing while I was updating? What do you mean update, Tom? Tell us more! Tell us more! Yes. And so that is what I shall be doing in this video. But before I go much further, I would recommend that you go and see the wonderful and numerous talents of Tom the stop motion animator, because that also has a lot of useful information, despite the fact that it is a humorous video. So I would go check that out, because that might also help you out in seeing part of the update, or at least phase 1 of the update. So, check that out. And this is the point in the video where I stop and say, thank you, Davey the computer guy. You are a lifesaver. Honestly, he really has helped me a lot throughout this update, and to making my tech stuff have the ability it can to do stop motion, so I owe him an enormous thanks. And when I was moving from my mobile device, that's where he comes in. So I wanted to build a stop motion machine, a computer dedicated to stop motion. So we took a couple of old spare computer parts and an old computer which I practically never used, since my personal computer didn't quite have the capabilities it needed to. So, this guy, I call it Acer Aspire 1. As you can see, it has a little Aspire 1 right down there. Yeah. And it's a pretty old computer. It runs Windows XP, so, you know, a little bit after 2000, it's in the early 2000s. And what Davey and I did is we replaced the hard drive and actually put a new operating system on it. So instead of Windows XP like it had, we put on Linux. For those of you who do not know, Linux is a community-built operating system. Same concept as if you would install a kind of Windows on your computer. So that's the style of running the computer, and in fact I will show you the stop motion editor that Davey and I got and used for this computer, which would be my stop motion machine for a little bit. And here you have it. This is the Linux computer, and as you can see, it's a nice setup, different from Windows or Apple, but still a pretty nice setup. And I apologize for the poor video quality. I'm filming from a camera onto the screen, which usually doesn't work well. And here I'm going to pull up the stop motion app for you from the Linux system. And there you have it. So, at the bottom here, you got the camera, which I'll turn that on right here. And that's going to switch on your camera that you're going to be taking frames with. Pretty handy. Always needed. And there you can add any kind of media you'd like to your video. There you can edit frames per second. And you can go into save projects from the kinds of file explorer kind of thing it has on it. And I'm going to open up a recent project here, the Invisible Conqueror project, which I worked on this computer. And here it is. And let me just see if I can play it for you. And here is it in 4 frames per second, which is not a frames per second I generally use. I use the beginner's standard of 12 frames per second, so I'm going to bump that up to it right now. It's going to look a little bit cleaner. Here you go. And that looks much smoother, as you can see. And it is a very nice stop-motion app. Serves all the basic functions you need as a stop-motion animator at my level. At this point, I was pretty well equipped to keep going with stop-motion, you know? I replaced the plug-in camera that I had for the computer, which I got off Amazon, so I got a much nicer one that got passed down to me, /borrowed, you can use it, just don't break it. And, you know, we all live happily ever after, the end not. Because I got a new personal laptop. So the personal laptop which I had was old and a little bit slow. Davey and I resurrected it, but, you know, a computer's a computer and it only lasts so long. And it only goes so fast. So I got a new personal computer given to me. And this computer is running Windows 10. Much better capability than my personal computer. So not the Acer computer. This is my other personal computer that Davey and I worked on resurrecting. Another story, another time. But to cut to the quick, I found a stop-motion app in the Windows, Microsoft store, and I got this and tested it out and decided I really liked it. And so I'm actually going to show you a clip of what is now actually my final updated version, at the moment at least, of my stop-motion editor. And that brings you up to the present with where I'm at with stop motion. That truly is the end. I did not update it again. And if you're wondering whatever happened to the Acer laptop that I turned into a stop motion machine, it didn't go to waste. My co-director Timothy uses it to make his own stop motion videos now, and I can tell you he's having fun with it. I have completely new stop motion technology, and it's raring to go. And just to show it to you, I thought I'd give you another clip. Yes, I have another short clip which I tested out the Windows stop motion maker, and I'm going to give that to you to wrap this up. And there you have it. Not only one stop-motion clip, like I promised, but 2 stop-motion clips and a behind-the-scenes video. I mean, how much more can you ask for? And that is the true end of the video, so please like and subscribe. It would help us out a lot. As well as that, if you'd like to see more LEGO stuff, then check out the LEGO/stop-motion playlist, which I will post a link to up there. And if you'd like to see any time-lapse builds, then go to a time-lapse build video and check out the rules there. Check us out on Google+, Patreon, our website, and of course the rest of the channel, not just LEGO's here. And I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you next time on Rambling Show.